After being unable to get another shot at the buck I had an encounter with earlier in the season, me and Josh take advantage of a rain day at work in mid to late October and head back up to Marinette County, Wisconsin on a Friday morning just to see if one of our hit list bucks that we've been seeing on the cell cameras decides to make an appearance. Bears got to it before we did, huh? Like a tornado went through here. And on the other hand, this food plot's getting torn up. Josh ain't too happy right now. Well, that's a wrap for this weekend. Didn't see anything this morning, but overall, pretty good weekend. After seeing a good amount of deer and learning more about the property, we'll take a look at the encounter Josh had on Sunday morning. After battling high winds and unusual warm temperatures all weekend, the weather finally starts to cooperate, and I decide to sit with Maddie to try and get her on her first deer on our last hit of the weekend, as a hot doe brings in a buck we've never seen before.
Mark. 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 Mark.
After focusing too much on trying to stop the buck, I made a mistake and didn't get the shot on camera, which would have helped tremendously when determining shot placement. We didn't hear him crash, so we waited overnight, tracked the deer across several properties in the morning, and after doing everything we could, we eventually lost the blood trail. We did find fresh blood in the morning and also had him on the cell cameras as the season went on, which ensures that he is still alive. Being Maddie's first shot and a mature buck, she has high hopes and is determined to get it done next year. I think what it comes down to is just how do you define success? I think as bow hunters, you can't always define success as, going out there and harvesting the mature whitetail that you've been after. Well, because no one can just read a book and get out there and expect to harvest a mature whitetail. I mean, everyone would love to.
You have to put in your work.
You got to put in the work.
You might not see a deer every time you go, and you can call it quits, but that's the point of being a bow hunter is you persevere and you push through those hard times.
And I think if you're not a bow hunter, it's kind of hard to understand what we do as bow hunters. I think it takes a different kind of person to actually be a motivated and a serious bow hunter. Because you never know that one sit where you don't feel like going out, but you do. That could be the sit that the mature whitetail you've been after all year. That could be the time when he comes out, and that could be the time when you have your chance. When you're at your low points. I mean, when your back is against the wall, when you're not seeing any deer,
you could just give up.
You could give up. It'd be
keep pushing.
I think if everyone could just go in their backyard and harvest a mature whitetail, everyone would do it. But it takes a certain kind of person, and it really shows who you are. Everything we learned this year, and all the time we put in, all the hard work we put in, everything we've learned, that we'll be successful next year. We'll be back, and we'll be back smarter than we were this year, and I'm pretty confident we'll get it done.
Let's tag out this week.
Get it done.